Hello everyone, this is Lisa. Happy Monday, and it is April 3rd. So I'm here to give you my March wrap-up and my April TBR. So for March, I did a mid-month check-in, which I listed several books that I've already read in that mid-month check-in. I will link that down below if you'd like to see anything about those books. So the books I read the beginning of March were A Torch Against the Night by Sabaa Tahir, Every Heart Adore by Seanan McGuire, The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson, and The School of Good and Evil, which I don't think I mentioned in my last video, by Soman Chainini. This was really good. I enjoyed this very much, and there are books 2 and 3 of this series that I'm going to check out soon. I enjoyed the story of these two young girls. Really interesting and entertaining book. I loved it. Another book I read this month was Wait for Me by Leech. And this was a World War II novel set in Scotland, a small family in a small town. Their men were at war, so they went ahead and sent German prisoners of war to the farms to help the farmers in Scotland. And so there was a young girl on the farm, and she fell in love with the prisoner of war that they assigned to their farm. It was really intriguing, a different take on things. I absolutely love this story. It was so good. I love World War II novels though anyway, but this was just super. I enjoyed it. And the book I just finished, probably on April 1st, but I'm going to count it for March. Don't tell anybody, is Small Great Things by Jodi, Picoult. These last 2 books are library books, so I wanted to get them done before they were due today. And this book, oh my gosh, I knew it was going to be controversial and talk about racism and all of that, but I didn't realize how much it would affect me, and it really did. I think it shows how ignorant I am of things and how much I take for granted. So it was just one of those books where it made you really think about where you stand on issues and what you feel on certain topics. I'm not going to tell you much of the book synopsis. I'm sure you can go ahead and I know you can go ahead and look it up. And I urge you to go ahead and read this because I think it's important and relevant, and I think she did a fantastic job with this novel. So because I had those 2 library books come due at the end of the month, I did not get to the books that I had scheduled for March. So there were 3 books I did not get to, and I am going to go ahead and just put them on my April TBR because I really do want to read them. And so that is Into the Woods by Tana French, I Am Not a Serial Killer by Dan Wells, and the next book I'm reading for sure is Doggone It by Spencer Quinn. So I have those 3 books on my list for the month of April, and you know what? I'm not going to list any more books. I am going to just go with it and see how my month goes. Definitely reading these 3, and then I'll have to clue you in on the books I decided to read after that. April's a busy month for my family. My boys were both born in April, a day apart. 3 years and a day apart. No, it wasn't planned. It just happened that way. So their birthdays are this month, and they are the 18th and the 19th. Easter's on the 16th, and my parents are coming to visit. So it's going to be a busy month, especially in the middle of the month. So I didn't want to pressure myself into reading 8 books. I didn't want to schedule that in because there are so many books that I really want to read, and I'm not sure actually what I should read next. I have a whole collection on my shelf to pick from, so that's not a problem. But I am looking for maybe a couple of just light reads. I don't know how light a read these 2 books are, but I do enjoy mystery thriller type books, and this one I think is a mystery as well. So I will get to those 3 and then let you know what I'm reading. Maybe in the middle of the month I'll give another mid-month check-in. That seemed to work out really well, because at the end of the month, if you read like 10 books, it just takes too long to summarize everything and whatnot. So that's all I'm going to give you for today, and I'm just really excited for the month of April. I am excited for the spring to come, and I am excited to see what the future holds for this BookTube channel. I am loving this so far. I did get to 250 subscribers, which is a big deal to me. It really is. So thank you for always watching and commenting. It means so much. I can't even tell you how much it means. I love you all. I love watching your videos. It's just a fun all around place to be. So have a great week, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.